हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू लिखो स्टेनो अकेडमी। दोस्तों, डेली डिक्टेशंस के लिए और आपके डाउट्स के सॉल्यूशंस के लिए इस चैनल को अभी सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन प्रेस करें ताकि आपको चैनल से जुड़ी सभी अपडेट्स रेगुलरली सबसे पहले मिल सके।
दोस्तों, आज मैं आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड करूंगा जीडी बिस्ट वॉल्यूम नंबर 2 से ट्रांसक्रिप्शन नंबर 48 और 49 की। स्पीड इसकी मोर देन 100 होगी और 1000 वर्ड्स की डिक्टेशन होगी। आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं मैं, बी रेडी फॉर इट। The most important thing that I have mentioned is about the items which are to be brought under monopolistic procurement. Of course, my friend has added a few more items, and there is nothing sacrosanct about these items to be taken under monopoly control. What I mean to say is that once you accept that you have not been able to provide to the common man with his necessities, that we have not been able to check the price rise in essential necessities, and that our planned economy, whatever is short of it, has produced unplanned results, then you have got to think in terms of evolving a system which is foolproof. It is no use saying that the present system is almost like monopoly procurement. I know what he said in regard to other parts. He said that the system of levy was there. There was the system of procurement by public sector. In regard to edible oil, he said because of the ghanis, you could not buy raw materials in a monopolistic manner. That is exactly the reason why I am suggesting that because of these half-hearted measures which have failed to produce results which we want to see in this country, that is not that this recommendation has been made. But the basic question is, have we really exercised the real pressure on the private sector which has played a havoc with the lives of the people? I would like to mention the instance of the textile industry. The textile industry has, during the last few years, made huge profits which are unprecedented, and these profits have not been reinvested in further production, which would also have brought some relief to the people. If reinvestment had taken place in the production of coarse cloth, it would have given more relief to the people. The textile industry has been able to get away with these huge profits, and the industry has not been brought to book. A number of sick mills that we see today, the number of which has gone to more than 100, is because this reinvestment of huge profits in production has not been taking place in a manner in which it should have taken place. We are facing all these difficulties. Then, sir, I come to the question of technical know-how. Sir, in my opinion, in this country, the way in which the foreign technical know-how has been allowed to operate has created havoc. If it was a question of buying the technical know-how which was not available here, then I would not have had any objection to buying it outright. But the discretion in which the so-called know-how of the foreign countries has been allowed to go on and operate are making continuous drain on our economy of this country, and my objection in allowing this technical know-how is to make a continuous drain. Now, what is the know-how that you get? You buy the trade name. Sir, honorable members have also dwelt on the need to modernize the sugar industry and also step up sugarcane development activities. about 200 sugar factories out of a total of 400 installed factories are more than 25 years old, and of these 75 sugar factories have capacities below 1200 tons. These factories are required to be modernized and expanded to viable capacity, keeping in view the availability of sugarcane. The union government have requested the state governments to undertake pilot studies in respect of 2 or 3 such units in their states and prepare detailed time-bound proposals for restructuring and improving the productivity of these units. The units can obtain assistance from soft loan schemes operated by the IFCI for modernization and rehabilitation. To facilitate and speed up this process, the government are also advancing loans on soft terms from the Sugar Development Fund, and so far 7 units have received rupees 6 crores as loan assistance. Honorable members have also referred to the need for ensuring that the amounts are properly spent, and I wish to make it clear that the projects assisted by the Department of Food will be physically inspected and verified to check the proper utilization of the loans. I am also happy to inform the House that loans on soft term from the Sugar Development Fund have been given to 39 units during the financial year, totaling rupees 20 crores. The current year's budget allotment is about rupees 50 crores in respect of assistance for sugarcane development, and all eligible applications will be considered on merits and according to priority. Sir, the aim of the government should be to ensure through its policies the efficient running of the sugar industry, and the various steps which I have already outlined earlier would go to show how the government has been sparing no efforts in improving the performance of the industry. With regard to problems arising out of gross mismanagement of the industrial units in the private sector, adequate powers are available to the state governments and the central government for the temporary takeover of the management of such units under the provisions of the IDR Act. Instances of gross misuse of office can also be dealt with under the provision of the company law. I am sure the honorable members would bring to the notice of the Company Law Affairs Department such instances of abuse of office whenever the occasion demands. The state governments have been resorting to nationalization. In view of this, there appears to be no special reason why Government of India should also step in. There has been suggestions that the sugar mills should have distilleries attached with them so that molasses can be properly utilized by them. This diversification of the industrial unit will depend totally upon the will and capacity of the owners to invest in such ventures. Already about 68 sugar mills have attached distillery units. So दोस्तों इसी के साथ ये डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है. इसकी स्पीड थी 115 वर्ड पर मिनट की, और उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोगों ने अच्छे से लिखा होगा. आप अपनी मिस्टेक निकालिए और अपनी स्पीड इंक्रीज़ करिए. ऑनेस्टली मिस्टेक निकाल के आपको एक्यूरेसी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आप एक्यूरेसी गेन कर सकते हैं अगर ऑनेस्टली मिस्टेक निकालेंगे तो. आपसे मुलाकात करता हूँ अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर.